video, because a lot of you have been telling me that someone somewhere out there has told you that it is impossible to get a flat belly after giving birth, especially after a C-section. And I am living proof, obviously, that that is not true. You can achieve a flatter belly after giving birth. Loose skin obviously is going to happen, but you can minimize that effect, that after birth effect. And I'm not promising you perfection, but to say that it's impossible is such a lie, and it really is one of the biggest pet peeves of mine. So I have to jump on here and tell you guys that it's a lie and it is possible, and don't let anybody tell you what your body can and cannot do, because you've seen firsthand that your body is capable of impossible things. So I do believe there is plenty of women out there showing their beautiful, strong postpartum bodies with the flaws and all, and I absolutely love that, but I don't think there's enough on C-section mamas. So I feel like it is I have a responsibility about sharing that and sharing my experience. I have had 3 C-sections, and the very first time I ever achieved a 6-pack was actually after giving birth to my firstborn, and I was able to achieve that after the second born and even after my third, which is now a year later. And I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot along the ways. Yes, I grew up thin. A lot of people try to use excuses like, oh, well, she was fit before, it's in her genes, a muscle memory, all this BS, you know, that takes away from my hard work. I mean, I have gained so much weight during and after pregnancy that it's just, it blows my mind. My firstborn was actually the one that I gained the most weight with. My boys, the last 2, I actually stayed pretty thin during pregnancy because I was really sick with them. But afterwards is when I gained the weight the most. I wish I would have worn shorts, but I do have stretch marks down to my knees. So when I tell you I blew up, I blew up. So yes, my body knows what it's like to be overweight, and I know what it's like to work hard and get a whole new body, build it from the ground up, and it is amazing. And let me tell you, I want to help you achieve that. So I don't want to ramble too much and bore you, so let's get right to it. I have been telling mamas lately, especially C-section mamas, I don't know if you do vaginal, that they'll give you these, but it doesn't hurt to try. At the hospital, you want to ask for a belly band. They should give you one no matter what. After a C-section, I did have to ask one time for one of my kids, the second born, I believe. Other than that, they're supposed to just hand it to you literally right out of the OR room. Like, the nurses come in and they wrap you up in it. It helps with the pain. I wore mine up until like 12 weeks. So wear it immediately after birth and wear it for as long as you can until your postpartum visit at least. So I know that everybody wants like a super flat belly straight out of the hospital. This helps with the swelling of your uterus, because that is what gives you that little mommy pooch, and along with the ab separation, because we all most likely experience it either during pregnancy or during the delivery. We do get some ab separation, so the swelling of your uterus, the ab separation, like, it all gives that puffy little look. And so wearing the belly band helps with that. And let's get into the ab separation. To help minimize it and to heal that, you want to be able to right away after giving birth, in the hospital, at home, when you're sitting on the couch, do not, I know we just sit somewhere and we just stand right up. Don't do that. You want to go off to the side, roll and roll up, because it's sitting up is going to contribute more to that ab separation. So you want to make sure you're rolling off to the side and getting up out of bed, off a couch. Be very careful. So another thing you want to do, I may lose my beautiful filter, I'm sorry. ahead of time. I have the worst bags, which is why I have the filter on right now because they are so bad. But I do want to show you guys some breathing exercises for exercise. And I showed this in another video, but just in case you haven't seen it, what you're going to do is you pull that belly button in all the way as if you're trying to get it to touch your spine. So you just pull that belly button in. And what this does is it activates the transverse abdominis, which is the corset muscle in our body. Literally, when you go get a tummy tuck, that's the muscle. And so that when you get a tummy tuck, that's the muscle that they're tightening. It's literally shaped like a corset, and it goes like this. So when you're pulling that belly button in, you're gonna feel it right here, just tightening. And I don't like telling mamas to do this before their postpartum checkup because I'd rather be safe than sorry. Maybe you can start doing it at around like 5 weeks, 4 weeks. That's the absolute soonest. But I wouldn't do it even if you feel uncomfortable and it's already nearing the 6 to 8 week mark and it's really bothering you, then don't do it. Like if you start pulling that belly button in and you're like, oh no, then stop. You don't want to hurt yourself. So if you feel comfortable enough doing it, then you can do that a couple times a day. On another video, I said every time I would flex my muscle and tighten it up a little bit, my body would just shake like this. So you can do that too, where you just kind of flex your muscle just a little bit in your stomach and see how it feels. Mine would just shake, and I would just do that throughout the day, washing dishes, cooking, whatever it is, just standing, and just a couple times throughout the day, and eventually it started feeling stronger. And then when I got more comfortable with that, then I started working out. So I started doing walks, walking immediately. You don't have to do anything crazy. You can just go for a nice little walk around the neighborhood. Again, you don't want to overdo it. I know it's so tempting, but our body really gets mad at us postpartum, and we just have to be patient. And even though we have heart to do it, to keep pushing. Don't push, because then you're going to end up injuring yourself, and it's just going to take even longer for you to bounce back. I hate that word, but you know what I mean. So just be patient and throw in a couple of arm exercises. I used to just have a seat and do my arm exercises sitting down. I wouldn't stand up, because when you stand up, you're putting more, your core is like everything when you're working out. So it puts more strain on your core when you're standing up and lifting weights. So I would sit down, again, listening to my body. If my cut started hurting, I would take it down a notch. Just listen to your body and be patient, and start off with cardio and arms. And then, so once your body starts feeling more comfortable, then you can get into wearing the waist trainer, the Vanderbilt. You guys know I am so loyal to Vanderbilt. Like, I've been using it for years and years and years. That it's what started this whole thing, me sharing all these tips with women, and I even became affiliated with them because I was just giving them like so much business that I was like, hey, give me some of that. So yeah, that's why I share them all the time, because I still use Vanderbilt till this day, years and years later, and it is my holy grail. I use the gels, I use the waist trainers. Now she has underwear that I'm so excited about, and I'm gonna order as well. You need shapewear. We need a little bit of help with our new body, our new skin, and this is a way to like build that confidence and repair our body with a little bit of help, with no surgery, no expensive surgeries or anything. If you want to do that, then do you. I would never talk you out of it. If that's what you feel you need to do, then go for it. You do you. But if that's not your thing and you're okay with still having a little bit of flaws here, maybe your belly isn't going to be completely flat as the wall, maybe you'll have just a little bit of stretch marks and a little bit of loose skin, nothing like it was before, let me tell you, then all of this is for you. So again, I'm not offering you perfection. What I am offering you is a solution to your new body and loving it and becoming prideful of it because you took care of it. You did this. You showed that dedication to get up and put in the work and to love it. There's something about every day putting in that skincare with those gels, just rubbing it on there. And I was just trying to prove a point. That didn't bother me. I didn't think it did until somebody asked me, like, do you know anything about, what would help loose skin? And I'm like, yeah, I used this thing like years ago and I'll buy it again and show you guys a video. So I did it, and then when I saw the results again, I was like, man, like I forgot how good this worked, and I had no idea it was affecting my self-esteem until I saw the results and I became addicted again. Like it's so easy, it's so affordable, and as you're losing weight, like your skin just becomes looser, especially after giving birth for the third time. I started losing the weight and then my skin just started getting looser. So, and then now my stretch marks are disappearing. That I didn't think that even bothered me either, but now seeing my new skin, I'm gonna say it, my new skin, my confidence is shooting up the roof. And it's not like I want to be outside walking in crop tops and stuff, but for some reason, you know how we girls are. I don't know why we are this way. It's not like we're walking around naked, but it affects us. And I can't tell you how much my confidence has risen because of these products. So I want to help you guys. I want to recap. I also going to show you the first few ab exercises that you want to do. I have a couple of videos you can go back and see how to safely get abs postpartum and diastasis recti workout. So I'm going to show you those here just in case you don't want to go looking. So let's get started with that. So once you get the walking down, the arm exercises down, your doctor says it's good for you to work out and you're now wearing a waist trainer. We're gonna start off with some ab exercises. So let's start off with some postpartum planks. So what you can do is get down on all four, and then you're going to lift one arm up and the opposite leg, like this. Just like this. You can stay on the same side, or you can alternate. Go on one side, then the other side, or just stay on the same side for like 5 to 10 reps, whatever you feel comfortable doing. So the next one, you're gonna want to bend your knees and just lift right up. Nothing crazy. You stop whenever you feel the slightest discomfort. And then you switch to the other side, and that should be it. I would do those two moves, a couple of them throughout your day until you feel your core strength coming back. So those are really easy, really gentle ab exercises, but I want to make sure that you guys, the same thing with the breathing exercises, you're pulling that belly button back towards your spine, and it's just activating the transverse abdominis, that corset muscle. So we want to make sure that we're activating that every time. And I said I would share a diastasis, I don't know if I'm saying it right, still diastasis workout for the ab separation that we all eventually get. So for that, you just want to lay, this is my favorite one. For that, you want to lay on your back, knees bent. Again, pull that belly button back. Lift your legs up. Knees still bend it. Can't talk. And then you're gonna tap your heel. And you're just alternating heel taps. You want to make sure that your back is completely straight on the floor and it doesn't begin to arch or anything like that. Don't try to hit like a high rep number. Just do a couple of them every day, and you'll see a huge difference. These are moves that can give you a six-pack. I can stop all my exercises right now and just do those 3 moves and I can still get a six-pack. So don't think these are like sissy moves or whatever, but you can achieve results with just sticking to simple moves. Don't think because you're not hanging off of the wall or something crazy that you are never going to get a six-pack. Consistency is key, and let's stay safe before we get to those extreme exercises. So before I end this video, I just want to recap really quick. Hospital belly band, the gels, waist trainer, and safe ab moves. 4 steps to getting a flat belly postpartum. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and cannot do. Always do what is in your heart that you feel is possible. Don't let anybody dim your shine. You've got this and you are capable of anything you set your mind and heart to. And until next time, thank you for watching.